Greetings. So you want to be an IBCLC. It's a great career. I absolutely love what I do, and I feel like it's a calling. It's not just a profession that anybody can go into. You really have to have the heart for it. Whether you are a IBCLC, which is an International Board Certified Lactation Consultant, whether you're a CLC, whether you're a doula, a midwife, whatever it may be, this type of profession, you have to be drawn to it. It's not something that you do for money, even though you do get paid for your services, so you can do very well in this profession as well, but it is heart work. So let's talk about a couple of the characteristics that are helpful when you are going into this role. Number one is patience. You're working with new moms and pregnant moms, because I work with my clients before they have their baby as well. I actually prefer that because that way I get to get them ready for exactly what to expect so that they can get off to the best start possible. When you're working with people who are learning a new skill for the first time, it can be challenging. Mom is learning, baby's learning, dad's learning, everybody's learning together. And so you have to have patience. You cannot rush breastfeeding at all. Babies feed in their own timing. We like to say it's good to feed the baby on demand, but in reality, a lot of people want to feed their baby on command. They want the baby to feed what they are ready to feed. But it just doesn't work that way. It goes against the natural design of the nature of the child. So it takes a lot of patience on the part of the parents and also on the part of the healthcare provider and you as a future lactation consultant. You have to be able to slow down, listen, okay? That's number two. So number one was patience. We're moving into the second one, listen. Listening to how they feel, listening to what they truly have questions about, and listening to understand, not just to respond. A lot of times as lactation professionals and just healthcare professionals in general, we can kind of start to anticipate some of the things that our clients might say because we work with them all the time. I know one of the most common things I hear new moms say is, I feel like I have no milk. I feel like I have no milk. I could probably predict that that's gonna come out of my client's mouth at some point when we first start working together. And I could, know that and be like, oh, is it that you feel like you don't have milk? But I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to listen to mom. I'm gonna let her tell me the story, her rationale, why she feels the way that she does. At the end of the day, people know themselves better than you ever will. They know their body. They know what they feel. They have their own intuition. So it's important that you let people empty their heart and that you let them express themselves before you go and try and fix the issue that you don't even know what the issue is. So you definitely have to be a good listener. And then to keep this video short and sweet, I'll say the third thing will be passion. You have to be excited about the work that you do. This is a type of work where people can feel if you don't care. It's not like, a fast food restaurant where somebody rolls up, you give them their order and they're on the way. No, you are working with clients. Sometimes you're with them for an hour. You could be with them for 2 hours, depending on your practice. In the hospital setting, I work in the hospital. I also work virtually. In the hospital setting, I am with moms typically for shorter amount of times, maybe about 30 minutes on average. But if you're doing a home birth, or not a home birth, if you are having a lactation consultant come out to the house to work with you, you could spend a couple hours with a patient helping them to work through whatever challenges they have. And so if you just aren't really into it, it's gonna show. And the client is going to feel that. And it's never good when you're in a moment of vulnerability, like learning a new skill in that way. Anything intimate. Breastfeeding is a very intimate act. you need to feel safe. It's in kind of the same way, the same nature as birth, especially when you're first getting started. You want to feel safe and secure in your environment so that you can relax and feed your baby from your breast. If we were in the wild and there was danger all around, some lions or tigers or bears or something, mom's not gonna breastfeed in that moment. She's gonna breastfeed when she's gotten to a safe location, to the point where she can let her guard down and she can nurse her baby. And so we have to be a part of her safety, her security net, her security blanket, if you will. It's just so important that you are excited, that you have a drive to learn, to study, to continuously learn more so that you can better your craft and better support your patients and your clients. And if you don't feel that, if you don't have that drive to do that, then this type of work may not be for you, or birth work or doula work may not be for you, because it truly is a calling. So those are 3 things. What do we say? We said listening. We also said passion and patience. 3 very important character traits for future birth workers. If you would like to learn more about my journey and the steps that I took to become an international board certified lactation or a doula, I'm also a doula. I am taking 30-minute virtual consultations for aspiring birth workers. So feel free to check out that service on my website. I will put the link down below. I hope that y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Till next time, be great.